Let's go for it. Welcome everybody to Meals Means More 2024. The highlight of my culinary calendar. I can't tell you how excited I am to be here, how excited I am to see your creations and be part of this whole process of where we are. Just some quick housekeeping. We don't have any fire alarms today, so if the fire alarm does go off, please can you make yourself to the stairs. So we're going out the door, turning right again, turning right again, and there's stairs that's going down. So please can you, that's the emergency exit. First aid, if anybody needs any first aid in the building, we have colleagues on the outside to the left and right hand side. Both the classrooms are full for the rest of the day. There'll be first aid that can help us there. No smoking. We all know there's no smoking, please, here. That includes you chefs, so no burning toast, no burning things up. Dan and Paul, you guys are known for your flambeing, so we can keep that to the minimum. And basically, the room's ours. I think the only thing I have left to say from that is I'd like to wish you guys the best of luck for today. Thank you for everything you've put in. Thank you for everything you do for our residents. It's just fantastic to be here to celebrate with you. I'd now like to hand over to Sam. Sam has a little present for everybody and something she'd like to say. Sam, over to you.
To start off today, I have the pleasure of presenting each of our chefs with a very special chef's jacket. These jackets have been specially decorated by the residents of each of your care services, and they showcase the talent and the creativity of all of the teams and the residents in each of our services, much like the creativity and the exceptional talent that brings you here today. I hope that in wearing your jackets today, you feel the support of your Meallmore family behind you. So first of all, can we have Anna? Thank you. And Paul. And Robert. Ailey. And Dan.
Thank you, Sam. Chefs, it's really important. Please, can you put the jackets on? I mean, this is what we do. This is. Just feel supported when you wear the jackets. We are doing this for the residents that are back in our homes and everything we do. So I'd like to pass you on to our head judge. So our head judge is Scott Scorer from Balathi House Hotel. Scott is a very acclaimed chef in the industry. He has his accolades are bigger than him, and he's quite a big guy. But it's a big privilege to have Scott with us in the building, to have his resource, to have his knowledge. And he's a testament to what Scottish fare, Scottish hospitality should look like. So, Scott, over to you.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for letting me come here again and judge. It's, like Jody said, it's always great to come here every year and to see the passion and the skills on show for you guys. It's really, really, really good. So we're welcome to the judging panel today. We've got Hazel, we've got Mary, Sheila, and not last of all, Eddie helped us judge the scorecard today. We've got Chloe who's going to be in charge of the timer. And chefs, are you all knowing the rules? Are we all good with what you need to, the presentation, creativity of dishes, cleanliness of how you're working? We'll be all getting judged on that, and obviously the flavour and what's inspired you to do the dishes. So yeah, all I can say is good luck. We're looking forward to taste all the food later on, and yeah, crack on and have a good one.
All right, chefs, that's your time. Start cooking. Chloe, can you start the timer now, please? We have an hour and a half. Good luck, chefs.
Good luck, everyone.
So I think it's a good opportunity. What we're going to do is we're going to walk around with the chefs. just to have a chat through what's inspired the dishes, where they are. It's very on in the early stages of the cooking competition, so they'll have a bit of time now. But I'd like to just get their thoughts. So to start off, we're going to go to this section number one. Section number one, we have Paul. So Paul is from St. Modens in Fraserburgh. Paul, you just had 1 minute into it.
Yeah.
And tell me how you're feeling.
Confident?
Confident? Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, I've done this dish a couple of times. So
Yep. Where have you done the dish a couple of times?
the residents,
Okay.
tasting session. And
Okay.
all enjoyed it, so I've not changed nothing off the menu what I've done. So yeah, been really good.
Okay. And how did you plan to showcase your culinary expertise in this dish?
Just all the stuff that the residents like to eat.
Okay.
So I've incorporated into one main course, one sweet,
Okay.
all the stuff they like to eat, and come up with the dishes.
And how did you get the information from what the residents like and dislike?
Just from what their dislikes and likes sheets and
Okay.
feedback from residents, staff.
And what has been your biggest challenge in putting this event together today? The dishes that you're doing, what's been your biggest challenge for them?
Just getting the right textures,
Okay.
flavours, everything matching. So no, I've played about it a couple of times and I'm confident.
Any tips for anybody?
Gonna do this.
So Paul, I've got if we look across the room now, who do you think is going to be your biggest competitor? Or who are you worried about the most?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I'll take my title back.
So you've won this event twice, haven't you?
No, I've won it 4 times.
You won it 4. You just haven't won the one time, which was last year.
I won it twice,
Yep.
2 years in a row, but I won it 4 times overall.
Okay. So you're hoping to get your title back today,
100%.
and the dish is going to do that.
Yeah.
Well, Chef, I'd like to wish you all the best of luck for today.
Thank you.
It looks fantastic. Keep it up. We look forward to checking on with you a little bit later.
Okay.
That was Paul. Certainly very confident there. Looking forward to picking up his title back again of Meals Means More. So that's going to be fantastic. Let's move on to our next chef. The next chef we're going to be talking to is Anna. Anna,
Yes.
how you feeling?
Horrible.
Why are you feeling horrible?
Oh, I have stress now.
You have stress. What's stressing you
Are
out?
you coming to speak with me?
Yeah.
I don't have time just now.
You don't have time just now. We're going to force you into it though, yeah.
Okay.
So Anna, tell us about your menu. Why have you chosen this menu?
Because I need something to make different, not always like what we've got in Octorcrack or in the Meallmore. So like new flavor, new something, and residents be enjoy as well.
Okay.
But keep the normal standard food.
Okay. And have your residents tried this meal?
Yes, of course.
And what do they think about it? What's the feedback you've been given?
Really like, don't like very spicy, which one I can make spicy food,
Okay.
but like a lot of different flavor when have.
Okay.
Of course.
So what's your
enjoy.
favorite flavor for today? What flavor are you going for?
I have stir fry pork, which
Okay.
one is like more with soya sauce, ginger and garlic.
So very
and you-
savory.
Yes, and that is like as well, not like a soft everything. You
Okay.
have like different texture as well in that dish.
Okay. Sounds good. I can't wait to taste it. Sounds amazing. And what has been your biggest challenge from a culinary perspective of your skills? What's been difficult for this dish?
I like make something new for residents and just people be enjoy. I really try and it's something new. That's
Okay.
all.
And you are currently the champion 2024 NACC Scottish Chef of the Year.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about anybody in the room around you?
No, I just coming here more fun, more experience.
Okay.
Don't have like any pressure or whatever.
Okay.
I know stress coming before my another competition, but not this.
But now this is what you do.
Yeah, this is like more for experience and fun, and I know
Okay.
good people. That's all.
Brilliant. Well, anything you'd like to say to any of the residents at Dr. Crag who are watching at the moment?
Hello to Octocrack. Thank you for everything and my lovely jacket, of course. And try doing the best. Maybe come back with the crown.
All right, Anna, good luck. We look forward to catching up with you later on.
Okay.
Brilliant. Thanks, Anna. So that's Aberdeenshire finished. We had Paul from Fraserburgh, from St. Modens. Now we just chatted with Anna from Ellen in Aberdeenshire. Let's go to the complete opposite end of the world. Let's go to our chef in Greenock. This is I need a ladder to stand up to. This is Dan.
You'll not miss me, Joey.
It's a lovely jacket. How do you feel in that jacket?
It's better stand out a wee bit, yeah. Stand out a wee bit.
It's just lovely. This is Dan from Kincaid. Dan, what are you cooking for us today?
I have a pepper pork steak on today with hashed black potato, butternut squash puree, tender stem broccoli, and some parsnip crisps.
Sounds absolutely delicious.
My dessert is salted apple pie with some chantilly cream and a cinnamon tuile if I can do it. That is.
Well, I'm sure we got no reservations about you doing that. And Dan, tell us about your culinary career. You're last year's champion.
Yeah, I won it last year. Great experience. Enjoy coming here every year. So,
Yep, good.
Love to come back.
Yep. Nervous about any?
Yeah, I always get the match day nerves every time.
Yep.
How many years I've done it, I always get a wee bit nervous, and because I care, you know.
Yeah. And tell me about the menu that you've got now. Why did you choose the menu that you've got?
So this is a couple of home favourites we've had this year.
And how did you get the feedback to?
So we use resident feedback forms.
Okay.
Send out every day basically. What do you enjoy? Different items maybe on the menu, things I'm maybe not unsure about.
Okay.
We'll get the residents' opinion across the board to see if
They enjoyed. And have you had to adapt anything from your culinary experience to make this happen today?
Yeah, so adapted quite a lot, a few new techniques that we use in the home, like the cinnamon tuiles, for example, something I'm not too familiar with.
Okay.
We've got other people in the home who bake more than I do, so trying to do them has been a bit stressful trying to make a cinnamon arch isn't the
easiest thing.
Yeah, my pals are out on a Saturday night and I'm making a cinnamon arch.
And you wish you were with them. And Dan, what advice can you give to anybody who's thinking about doing a competition like this?
Get involved, get involved, Jody. It's great for your experience, for your confidence, and meeting the other chefs, finding wee tips off them and stuff like that. Yeah, always good.
And have you got a tip to share with anybody?
Don't make cinnamon tuiles, probably. Stress them out when you start them.
Brilliant.
Yeah, get involved and like I say, we find wee tips off the other chefs, so it's a great event to be involved in. I'm always looking forward to it every year.
Yeah, brilliant. Dan, good luck. I know I've kept you up and everybody's a few steps ahead of you, but we look forward to seeing your final result. Good luck, Dan. So that was Dan from Kincaid. We have one of the judges speaking at the moment to Ailey. We'll interrupt Hazel while she's talking here. Ailey, how are you feeling? So, nervous. Ailey's joined us from Antonine Home in Bears Den. Ailey is the second chef, so she's the sous chef for the event. Ailey, how's your nerves? This is your first competition, your first everything. Anything you're worried about? Anything you're nervous about?
Just the camera.
I wouldn't be nervous about the camera. So what are you cooking today?
So katsu curry and key lime pie.
Okay.
Starting with the key lime pie first, I need to bake it and then chill it also.
Okay.
Bring it down to temperature.
Okay.
Katsu curry because I love deep fried chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've personally tasted her chicken. It's to die for. It's exceptional. Any tips that you can give us about any of the meals you're cooking at the moment?
Yeah, so the curry sauce I'll make from scratch. Carrots, onions, you can put butter, like cream, anything in it.
That's impressive to cook curry sauce from.
Thicken it right
That's really, really good.
Lots of calories.
And Ailey, why have you chosen this dish?
I like it. The residents love it as well.
Okay.
It's not spicy, it's sweet. If it's too spicy for them, they wouldn't eat it at all.
Okay.
Because it's quite sweet and quite rich.
Okay,
Something like
brilliant.
that.
And your residents giving you lots of good feedback about it?
Yeah. They're a bit funny about goujons and stuff like that, so I figured with the katsu curry you have a sauce with it.
Okay.
So like that sauce, they're able to water it down, cut it up easy, eat it easier.
Absolutely exceptional. Ailey, you've got all your team in Antonine watching you at the moment. What do you want to say to them?
Stop watching, get back to work.
Ailey, best of luck with your first competition. I hope it's good for you, and we look forward to seeing your end result.
Hopefully get there.
You'll get there, you'll be fine. That's brilliant. So that was Ailey from Antonine House. We're now going to move on to Robert, and if we can muscle our way through everybody that's standing here. Robert. So this is Robert. Robert is from Hilton Court. Robert, talk us through your menu. What are you cooking today?
So I've got chicken Meallmore today.
Okay.
Stuffed with haggis mousse.
Okay.
Peppercorn sauce. And then I'm doing homemade croquettes.
Okay.
With some herbs through it and stuff like that. And then the veg is I actually need to get you this because that's important.
It's important. Well, something's really important. Robert has the privilege of working at 2 stations at the moment. So go on, show us about this.
So this was going on a garden at Hilton Court.
Okay.
By the guys. So I was to get this on camera for them. So they've grown this. This will be in your dinner.
So this was grown by a resident
in Hilton Court.
At Hilton Court, and you're about to cook with it.
And I'm about to cook with it.
And what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to have it nice and crispy with the sugar snap peas, which
okay.
is from the garden as well.
So the sugar snap, we'll bring them back. We need to see these. So these are sugar snap peas from the garden.
So we've got all the stuff here from the garden.
Okay.
So we'll try to implement the idea behind the menu is what we grew in the garden.
Okay.
Implement as much as I can into the menu. So the potatoes, we grew them as well.
Okay.
So everything's been grown in the
So
garden.
it's really Hilton Court.
So it really is. The only thing that we don't have yet is a chicken coop.
Okay.
So
We'll get that.
So we'll get that, and then we can.
So can I just ask, how much pressure are you on? Because if you mess this up, you're dealing with their ingredients. Are you nervous about that?
Well, you know, I could blame their ingredients for messing up, I suppose. I think there'll be a wee bit of pressure for them to make decent of it, and that they've spent a good few months growing it. I'll do my best for them.
Brilliant. And how did you choose this menu?
Well, so this menu here was sat down with some of the guys at work, and over the last few months just put it on the menu, see if they like it. The croquettes go down really well, so we've done different things. We've done haggis ones, cheese ones, just different things.
Right.
Always go quick. The pepper sauce, if I put any other sauce on with a chicken, they'll come to the kitchen and ask, can we have pepper sauce instead of tomato sauce?
Okay.
So
it's a home favourite, one of the home favourites. Okay.
And as I say, with the vegetables all grown in for the garden, so it's garlic and rosemary, which grows in the herb garden, so that will be going in with the vegetables.
So it really is a Hilton Court event today.
Everything on that menu there, apart from the chicken and haggis, is from Hilton Court. So
brilliant.
Really try to focus on that this year.
Okay, excellent. And can I just ask, how have you adapted your personal skills from a culinary perspective into your residents' needs?
Well, it's always exciting to cook with fresh ingredients anyway, straight from the garden, so we try to think of different ways and stuff to use that as much.
And did you influence what was being planted?
We sat down at the start of the year there with some of the carers and residents, big group. We've got a big folder on it. And just to what things we want to grow and how we could go through for the autumn menu. And then obviously we do the menu there, so I've tried to implement a lot of what we're growing into that menu as well.
Excellent.
So it keeps the ideas coming, and obviously they're all listening. They're very vocal, so they know what they like and what they don't like, so they're not shy in coming forward and saying, like, this is what we want.
Brilliant,
so,
brilliant.
Yeah, we all sit in together and get it all as a group.
It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Well, good luck for today. This is your second Meals Means More.
Yes.
Are you as nervous as you were with the first one?
No one's nervous, but still nervous enough to know that I need to get on and there's plenty to do.
Is that you saying I'm talking too much?
Not at all.
Listen, Robert, good luck for today. We look forward to the end result. Thank you very much. Cheers, man. Absolutely excellent. I'm sorry that you're not sharing the room, the vibe, the passion that everybody is giving off from the cook-off is just exceptional. The flavours are starting to smell through now, so we're really getting the taste buds going for it. So yeah, a really proud moment for us. Speaking of pride, I see Gordon Nunn is standing next to me. I'm going to grab him quickly and have a quick chat with him. So this is Gordon. Gordon is one of our hospitality facilitators for Meallmore. His background as a chef, he's got more than 20 years experience in the kitchen. Gordon, what does this event mean to you personally?
Personally, it's enjoy just getting to see the chefs show me what they can do. You know, a lot of times the kitchens where they like to express themselves, and this lets me see how they think outside the box, what sort of things that works well in their homes as well. It helps us understand more about their residents as well, more of their residents' needs. Yeah. So collectively as a whole, it helps us all, develop more about the home. Yeah.
I think ultimately, because most chefs are artists, and I think the minute you constrain an artist, they start losing their flair, they start losing their passion. I think
these guys are definitely artists.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you'll see later on today.
Yeah, no. I think that's probably one of Meallmore's biggest strengths is we have the ability to encourage people, put them in their own environment, and help them to deliver the menu. Would you agree with that?
Definitely. And these guys, I'm not going to. I don't like smother them, as you said. These people are very passionate. It amazes me how passionate they are. We've got endless examples we could give you how over and above they go for their residents. Yeah. This is just another one.
We had a very good example recently from one of our chefs at Kincaid, one of our local care homes. Dan, do you want to elaborate a little bit more about his wedding and what he did with that? Because that was passion.
Basically, there was a resident who unfortunately couldn't attend a family member's wedding, so the home decided to recreate the wedding for themselves and copy the actual wedding menu, so they could recreate the wedding themselves, so the family member didn't miss out. It's trust me, it was a tearjerker when you see it and read it.
That sort of passion, and we have lots of examples of that within our homes. So let me ask you the question. We're here today. We've got some passion in the room, and this is the creme de la creme because we have another 21 residents, head chefs in other homes doing what they live on a daily basis. What are you expecting to get out of this from a personal level? What are your expectations?
I expect as well to you know, these guys can teach me things.
Yeah.
You know, so obviously part of their job, we get involved with the menus. So this helps me understand, you know, more of what sort of stuff works well in the homes, what sort of stuff the chefs enjoy making. So, you know, I'm looking to get some ideas myself, and overall, just make sure it works well for the residents. That's ultimately what our goal is.
Yeah, for sure. One of the big things about this menu is that the winners of this competition, and all of the menus, because you've here already, you're a finalist, we're going to be taking all of your menus that you've cooked, and they'll be incorporated into our next menu cycle. So that's really good. Well, I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you like me. I look forward to sampling the wares later on and see how.
Well, that's my problem with it. Too much sampling, but
Too much timber to put on. But anyway, enjoy the day today, Gordon. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can grab a judge. Let's see what judge. Oh, speaking of judges, this is Scott Scorer. Scott is our head judge for today. Scott is, as I said earlier when I introduced Scott, he's got more than 25 years experience in hospitality, and you know, he's a head chef, and he's a force to be reckoned with within the hospitality sector, not only with care but everywhere else. Scott, how's things looking today?
unbelievable. They're looking so on it. There's passion. There's dishes that are lovely. There's food that is some interesting combinations. And the guys just seem so a bit more on it this year than normal years. They seem to be really up for the competition.
Yep.
And there's been a lot of chat with the residents into what to do.
Brilliant.
Which is, I think, is the main thing. And Dan's residents are actually eating the dish that he's making today.
Absolutely,
Which is why
exceptional.
you're doing it for.
Well, I hope
which
that
is
good luck with the twirls, by the way.
Yes,
Twirls are
absolutely.
good.
Yeah, there's a couple of creme brulees. Will it set? Will it not?
Yep,
You know
yep,
what I mean?
yep. Blast chillers on. I've noticed all that going.
Blast chillers on. So it's it's really good. Working clean, tidy. No, it's impressive. The standard's so high this year.
Yeah, brilliant. That's fantastic. So, what's the key element that you'll be focusing on?
Again, for me, the key element is going to be the flavour. Again, the background I'm in, the flavour is going to be the main thing for me. Presentation, you always eat with your eyes first.
Yep.
So that'll be a real top one. And again, just the how the dish has evolved.
Yep.
Is really quite high on what I'm looking for. And
Yep.
the interaction again between the residents and the actual chefs.
You've been head judge with us since the beginning of the competition. Have you seen the level elevate?
Oh, 100%. I think this year is just a different level altogether. They all look so focused. The foods, the menus are all tasty. There's a different sort of air about this one. They all look so professional, so focused, and so determined. So
I think
amazing.
one of the things that I've noticed, and I've noticed through the years, and certainly it's been reflected in some of the orders that we do within our homes. You know, the environmental health and food safety is really high. You know, we need to make sure that food safety is the highest of everything we do. And certainly one of the things that's been delivered in this competition is food safety. Would you agree?
100%. I'm walking around there. The guys are all tidy. They're working organised. They know what they're doing. They're using the right boards. There's just a real sense of knowledge being shown, which is fantastic. You know what I mean? Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
And we've certainly benefited from your input and you giving us into us and talking to us about that.
Good.
So well, good luck. Let's chat when it comes to flavours, and let's see they're all there.
Yeah,
Okay, brilliant. All right, thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
So that was Scott Scorer, our head chef. We have our resident judge, Sheila, walking past us. Hello, Sheila.
Hello.
Are you happy to talk behind the camera with me for a couple of minutes?
Yes.
Let's talk this way. This is Sheila Dinwiddie. Sheila is one of our residents from Greenan Manor. Sheila, how does it feel to be here today?
Amazing.
Amazing?
Because I had no idea this went on.
Yep. And have you learnt a bit more about what the chefs are cooking?
Yes, I haven't been asked.
Yep.
Because it seems to me they must be almost hyper-conscious of what they're doing.
They are very conscious of what they're doing.
Before they start.
Yep. And you're one of our residents in Greenan Manor. What's the food like at Greenan Manor?
It's good. On occasion, it needs this freshening.
And that's down to your likes and dislikes, am I
Yes.
right? And what you like.
Yes.
But generally you enjoy the food?
Generally, I do.
Yes.
But then I don't usually eat it all
Okay.
because I can't.
Yes. Okay. Well, it's lovely to have you here today.
Well, it's
Are
lovely to be here.
you looking forward to tasting the food?
Yes, I am.
Well, I look forward to joining you and tasting those food. I've got a bigger jacket on, so it'll fit around my belly. Thank you for being here today. It's wonderful meeting with you. You've got everybody from Greener Manor saying hello. Do you want to say hello to everybody at Greener Manor?
Hello, everyone at Green Manor. You don't know what you're missing.
They don't know what they're missing, indeed. Sheila, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ben. Okay, let's go and find another judge to talk to. I see Hazel. Hazel's in my eyes. Let's go and see if we can grab Hazel and see how she's feeling for today. I'm absolutely delighted. Oh, that's Hazel getting some lessons from Paul.
I am. I love coming here because I learn so much.
Hazel Rurick is our quality director for Meallmore and one of our judges for today. Hazel, how's it been?
Do you know, I'm so impressed with the menus. Everybody has, come with things that suit our residents, and they absolutely have taken our residents' thoughts and put their own spin on it, and really, really honed in on change. Yep. I see some modern menus here with twists here of thinking about, older days where that, just that big family meal coming together in a new modern twist, and I love that. I love the fact that I'm learning things. I'm learning how to cook parsnip crisps.
Okay.
I'm learning how to
Brilliant.
roll my haggis in beef olives, because I'm going to do that now. Thank you, Paul.
There you go, Paul. There's some kudos for you.
So yeah, I'm learning loads, Jodie. I think it's an excellent event. Look forward to it every year, and I think it showcases that care is more than that. Than what people think.
Yep,
I think care comes from the heart of every single colleague and every single person in Meallmore, and this just showcases
Absolutely.
that. So, so proud.
So you've been a judge. You've been a judge with us before.
Absolutely.
So what are you focusing on this year as being a judge?
Actually, focusing more on how the menus come together this year, rather than I think you put a lot of onus on the end plate. Mm-hmm. But I'm so impressed by the techniques and how our chefs are showcasing their talents.
Yep.
So I think that that's a different slant this year for me.
Yep.
Is to really think about the skills as well as the end product.
Brilliant. Well, like me, I'm sure you're looking forward to the tasting.
Yes, of course, always. It smells amazing. Sorry we don't have smell-o-vision, those who are watching, because it smells amazing.
Brilliant. Well, let's see what the end result is. Thank you very much for being with us today. Excellent. That was our quality director, Hazel Rurick. Let's catch up. We have Eddie here in the corner. Eddie's another one of our judges. Let's see if we can grab Eddie. This is Eddie Easton. Eddie is one of our supplier judges, so Eddie is part of the supply chain for us. He supplies us from Campbell's Meats with our fish and with our fresh meat. Eddie is a trained chef by profession, so Eddie, tell me what you're seeing today and what are you experiencing today? Technical hitch here.
Little technical hitch.
My face is too close to the microphone, clearly. Go on, Eddie.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really good coming back again, getting round, speaking to the chefs, understanding where they're getting their produce from it, the history and the origin of the produce, what their cooking times are, their methods are, and it's great to see what's on show because it's always a really, really good standard. They're always really enthusiastic about what they're doing and how all the residents have been involved in their dishes, and not just the dish that they're doing here today, but how that dish actually translates back at the home. And that it is actually achievable back at work, and it's not just a competition dish. That's really important.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the things that I really look for.
Yeah.
That can translate back in the working environment.
That's absolutely one of the focuses for us. It's very easy to come here and showcase a meal and say we're going to put a dish together, and this is a Michelin star meal. I stole this off YouTube. I stole this off MasterChef. Yeah. But the reality is every chef within this room today is delivering this at home level. I know all the chefs. I've been in the room with the chef when they produce the meals. I've seen the residents' outcomes. It's just exceptional for us. So Eddie, you've been with us on this journey for this competition for many years. What are you looking for differently today?
Today it's about not just how the dish takes up, it's their working methods as well. How clean they're working, how their tables are, how they are, how organised they are, how much prep they've actually brought to start with and how much they're doing from scratch.
Yep.
I want to see as much getting done on the day as possible. Knowledge of products is really important as well. It's not just about making a really, really good dish, Jodie. It's about them knowing how that dish is created, the impact it has on the day, in the home, and the whole experience. So I want to see things getting done from scratch, not pre-prepared, and the cooking methods that are getting used as well.
And have you seen a lot of that today?
Yeah, when you're going round, you're seeing sweets getting made from scratch, making, like a brulee. I just seen a brulee getting made there from scratch. They're blanching vegetables, so they're still al dente.
Yep.
They're reducing stocks and sauces down. Pork's been used here, and they've taken the bones off it, and they've used that for their jus. So it'll be a really deep flavour sauce. So you're seeing a lot of really good practical skills that you would associate with top hotels and restaurants.
Yep.
And you're seeing those skills here in the kitchen, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant. So you know most of the chefs in the room personally. You've worked, being a chef yourself, you've seen some of the skills, you've seen some of the produce. So go on. If you were a betting man, who would your money be on today?
I'm over this side.
You're over this side?
I'm over this side, but it's going to be a very close one today because there's a couple of dishes that sound really good, but there's one that stands out to me today that looks a bit different, and I'm really intrigued to see how it's going to look.
And which one's that?
So that's Paul over here.
Okay.
And it's, I want to see how this haggis and mince works together as it's going to be shaped like a roulade.
Okay.
And then it's going to be cut on the angle and stand.
Okay,
I've
wow.
never seen that before.
Yep.
It's something new. I've not seen it, and I'm really intrigued to see if he pulls it off. It's going to look stunning.
Yep.
Because what it's going to have is it's going to have flavour with the haggis and the mince, but it's going to be very visual.
Yep.
I know we all know that we eat with our eyes, so this is going to be a really visual dish, and if he pulls it off, I think it's going to be a cracker.
Well, let's wait and see if Paul can deliver it for us.
Yeah.
Eddie, and like me, I suppose you're looking forward to the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Are you looking forward to the eating?
Always look at the end of the day, always looking to see the presentation, how they look. The taste is so vital. A dish can look absolutely stunning, it can look fantastic, but it's all about the flavour.
Yep.
And I'm really looking forward to that. And in previous years, they've never let us down. The meals have always been fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Brilliant. Eddie, thanks again for joining us again.
No, it's great to be here.
Let's catch up at the end of the afternoon and see what the dishes look like.
Will do.
That'll
Great.
be fantastic. Eddie, thank you very much. That was Eddie, one of our judge suppliers. I mean, the trend of the day is how all the chefs really care about how we put in the produce together. For me, I'm really encouraged to see from Hilton Court how Robert is getting all the produce from his garden. Our chefs are really pushing the boundary. They're pushing themselves, their personal skills. And it just goes back down to everything we try and do at Meallmore to try and make the residents' experience exceptional. And how we pride ourselves of being the most trusted provider in Scotland. And this is showcasing how we do it. It's very easy to say we are, but what's the how and what's the why? So I'm delighted to see that this is what's been delivered. I'm encouraged to see from the menus that these is going to our homes. The standard is just huge. Let's see if we can find another judge. Okay. Let's move over to Dan here. Mary's a bit busy. Let's move over to Dan. Dan, you've got to cut off your finger, I would be cutting off my finger if that was me.
Nice sharp knife.
Yeah. And then you've got some knife skills going there then.
Yeah, just dicing up my shallot and some parsley for my pepper sauce.
Okay.
So I'm just starting to get my pork steaks on to fry, and I'll use that pan just as...
So you're making the pepper sauce from scratch, yeah?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, and what are you doing? Are you making a roux first sauce, or what are you doing?
So I'm going to just pan fry my pork,
Yep.
and then I'll use the juices. I'll add in some beef stock, some cream. I'll add in some brandy as well.
Okay.
And we'll make the sausage.
Brilliant. That sounds fantastic. I really look forward to trying that. Well, and time-wise, you confident? You're within there?
I'm okay, yeah. I'll just get my apple pies to finish off, and then I'll look at them. I'll need to find the time it is, and I'll start putting in. Try to time it, and I don't want to get it all rushed in.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to it, Dan. Looking good. It smells good in this corner anyway.
That's my aftershave.
All right, let's come see what Anna's doing here.
Anna's making her own pasta.
Anna. I think let's go around to this side. Anna, what are we doing here? This looks fantastic.
Pasta.
You're making pasta. Okay, so
Noodles for my stir fry.
noodles for stir fry. So what's in that mixture that you put together?
Plain flour and egg and a little bit salt. That's
Plain
all.
flour, egg, a little bit of salt, and you're rolling it now. Are you going to fold it, or what are you going to do?
Yes, I need like not very thick, not very thin, and
Okay.
later we just like make our shapes.
Okay.
I show you with one of this.
Okay. So you're rolling it through. Yeah, in the right one. And you're rolling it through.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's absolutely. Oh, that is absolutely. And that's the noodles you're going for.
That's going with stir-fry pork.
Okay.
But later be cooked in the salt water.
Okay.
And some more overcooked for texture because it's more easy to blend.
Okay. So Anna, I've got the burning question. This looks absolutely fantastic. You're doing it at a competition. Do you do this for your residents at home?
Yes.
Okay. And you have the same setup in Octocrag?
The same.
Okay. And what do your residents think about this meal? Do they enjoy it?
Very enjoy.
I'm intrigued about how you're going to texturize this, Anna. How are you going to modify this?
If you want to make a texture,
Yes.
you use the water which when you cook the pasta.
Okay, so you take...
That
you
be
take
like the same color,
Yeah.
no change.
Okay.
If you want like more with the high calories,
Yes.
use the any gravy or cream.
Okay, and that'll give you a higher calorie content.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got the water. So what do you do? You've got the water. What do you do with the water?
Just put a little bit for the pasta when you start to blend it.
Okay, so what have you got in the blitzer? You've got a blitzer. What do you put inside it?
And then nothing more because I just make a pork with all flavor.
Okay.
And that's being the pork.
Okay.
Yeah, pasta must feel like a pasta.
Okay.
Tastes like pasta.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Something different.
Well, it looks absolutely wonderful. I look forward to tasting it a little bit later and see how.
Maybe enough for you, I don't know.
Maybe there'll be enough for me. I'm looking for a special portion for myself.
Oh, later.
I think this is a really good example of the skill set that we have within our homes. Certainly, it's not unusual for me to come into a home and when we're doing a review and do a review and see some of our chefs making their own pasta. It's certainly something we do within all of our homes, and it's what we focus on. We give our chefs the freedom the ability to go the extra mile and show off their flair and show off what they what they can actually perform, because as I said earlier, they're a skill set. That's Chloe just shouting, we've got 1 hour to go. 1 hour to go, Anna. Are you ready to panic, Anna? Are you ready? You don't look well. You're holding it well. Anna, we'll leave you to get on with it. Good luck. Thank you very much. Can you prep?
Careful what you say, because it's all recorded from now.
Okay, we've now got Chloe with us, Chloe Patterson. Chloe is one of our hospitality facilitators. She works in the north, she works in Aberdeenshire and the Highlands, but she has a very, very strong influence over all the regions. Chloe's also the organizer for today. Chloe, how's that going for you?
You know what, it's been a challenge, but I've really enjoyed it.
Yep.
I think it's good to just get stuck in something that I've never really done before and just throw myself into the deep end and learn as go.
Yep. And by the looking around, it's gone absolutely fantastically well. There's not too much panic on the chef's face. You don't look like you've sweated too much.
A lot of help from yourself and a lot of help from Cameron as well. So
Yeah. I suppose one of the big things we need to shout about is although residents at the forefront of everything we do, we help each other every along the way. So if I needed help, Chloe's certainly a big support with me. King's a very big support for me, as well as Gordon. But the whole team, does what we can do to make effectively it better for our residents, because that's why we're here. So the competition, what's been the biggest challenge for you in putting it together?
The biggest challenge is probably just the logistics of everything. There's so many things to organise. Just making sure the chefs know the rules, what they're doing, how they get their equipment here, organising the venue, making sure that we've got supplies, even just the little things like tea and coffee for the day. Yep. And then just making sure that I'm there as well to support chefs that have never really done this before, or even for the ones that are really experienced, they've always got questions. So I think it's just the fact that there's a lot of moving parts to just this one event.
Yeah. To be fair, you've done a great job today. The moving parts have been big. Getting supplies here, food safety, make sure that when the food arrives it's at the right temperature. So congratulations, you've done a really good event today. What does this event mean to you personally?
personally, it's one of those things that kind of gives me a bit of nostalgia and brings me back to the chefing days. I did a couple of competitions when I first started out. So it's
And did you win any?
I think I might have got a bronze.
Oh, congratulations,
We did like
that's
gold,
good.
silver, bronze. I got a bronze. I think I did a chicken dish. I think I might have been about 18, so many moons ago. So it gives me...
Lots of transferable skills.
Yeah, and it gives me a lot of pleasure to kind of mentor anyone through this stage because I know how nerve-wracking it is. So I really enjoy kind of making people feel a little bit at ease.
Brilliant, absolutely. And today's been fantastic. The quality of food looks good. As we always say, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. What are your expected outcomes?
I just really want the chefs to enjoy themselves and kind of just learn a little bit from today. If they learn one new skill that they can take back to the homes, I'd be really proud of them and of us for the event, bringing that back to their homes. A little bit of inspiration for our menus and for their menus.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And like myself, are you looking forward to the eating?
You know what, it already smells really good, so I wish you could have smell-o-vision already. But yeah, and we've got just under 1 hour to go, so you know what, I'm just going to be hungry for the next hour until it's time for tasting.
Brilliant. Chloe, thank you very much. Let's move
you.
on to another chef and see how they're getting on. Well, let's move over back to Ailey. Oh, we got some sampling going on here, but let's see. Paul, what are we sampling?
Heritage carrots.
So heritage carrots.
Yeah, so I'm just explaining that carrots originally was purple.
Okay. Let me come stand next to you, Paul, so we can get you. So you were saying carrots were?
Carrots was originally purple.
Okay. So why they orange now?
Just through.
There was something about the Dutch changes purple. I heard something like that. Sorry, you got something boiling
No,
behind.
just checking.
You're just checking. Oh, something's boiling.
So yeah. So we're originally.
No.
They were originally
purple.
Yeah.
Brilliant. It looks absolutely. And what's that in the middle?
That's fondant Swede.
A fondant Swede. Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So it's all come. Smells lovely, Paul. Oh, it smells. It smells lovely. Let's keep moving. Sorry, let me squeeze here. Let's catch up with Ailey. Ailey, you're in the firing line again. How's it going? An hour to go.
I know it's a fast hopper.
It's a very fast hour. And how are you doing? Show us what you've got on the go at the moment.
Making the curry sauce now.
So we're making the curry sauce. What's gone in there?
Carrots and onions. And
Carrots,
so far.
onions, butter. And what else are you going to do to that?
I'm going to put garlic in.
Can I show this? Just lift this up, just to show. So we've got carrots, onions, and butter. Okay. And what are we going to do with that?
I'm going to add some chicken stock,
Okay.
some curry powder, some soy sauce, some honey.
Lovely.
Some ginger, fresh ginger as well.
So homemade. And have you got a name for the sauce? Is it this the Ailey Classic or what is this? Ketsu curry done Ailey's way. Yeah, and are you under pressure? You're okay? You feel like you're okay?
I'm okay just now. I was a bit anxious like 20 minutes ago, but I'm getting a bit better.
Well, it looks fantastic and it smells wonderful. Enjoy the rest of your cooking. Let's move across to Robert. Robert, what are you doing?
I'm about to go and make some shortbread. For my croquettes.
So potato, go on, show us it. So potato, what's in the potato? Chives or something?
You've got all the herbs for the parsley,
Okay.
thyme and stuff like that. For the
Okay,
garlic and all the garlic.
brilliant. And then you're going to dip that in.
I'm just going to pan it and then...
Panning it, that's a new word. What's panning? Tell us what panning is.
That's your flour, eggs and breadcrumbs. And then just
To coat on the outside.
coated it in there.
So a KFC potato special.
KFC potato special, that's what it is, aye. Everybody likes KFC, do they not?
And this side you're making some... Let's look at shortbread around this side. What are you making here? What have you got going?
I've got my cheesecakes are in the last chill there, just
Okay.
to get them on first and get them out the road. See, it's around the other side. This is like exercise.
Let's keep walking. Let's leave him to it. Let's,
need to roll it out.
Oh, it is ready. Let's see if we can catch Mary. Another one of our judges. So, Anna, can we just run through what you've just done?
Again.
Yeah. So what's in this bowl?
That is the skin, which one, if you want, use as well and make a crease.
And make crackling, okay.
Yes, but I have all bones and some of pork in that pot.
Just bring the pot so we can see it. So in here you've got all the bones from the pork, have you?
Yes.
And what are you doing with the bones?
I just make a stock as well, and just for a texture level 4, some of pork is inside. You see my bones.
So that arrived as one big joint, and what you've done is you've cut it off.
Just cut, yeah, in the bones, don't use too much.
Okay. And you're gonna use that as a sauce, are you?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And then that's your pork loin. You're gonna bake that. You're gonna fry that. What are you doing with that?
Fry with
You're gonna fry it?
with soya sauce, a little bit oil,
Okay.
ginger, garlic. And
Okay.
veg as well.
It smells lovely here. Good luck, Anna.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go back to Mary. Mary, can we steal you again? I'm sorry, we were interrupted there. Oh, is that? Oh. Okay, so Mary, you've been a judge in this competition for a long time. All the years that we've been, I make that sound longer, but the whole time we've had the competition, you've been a judge with us.
I've been privileged to have that position, yes.
And what are the standards like today?
Oh my gosh, they're amazing here today. I think these people have been watching MasterChef on TV and elevated their game because they're also confident and passionate, I would say. And looking at the ingredients around the place and the way of pulling them all together, I think the level of confidence in this room and creativity is second to none.
Absolutely fantastic. And so, as a judge that's focusing on different elements, what are you focusing on today, do you think?
Nutritional elements is always the thing because of our residents and their nutritional needs. I've been chatting with the chefs about fortification, which is about adding additional calories that help for people who may have dementia, etc. And there's great knowledge about that. But taste, food is one of the highlights for people living in a residential care home and for all of us really in our daily life. So having the taste, having the food experience, I think is very important.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have a special relationship with all the chefs in the room.
Yep.
And who would I ask if I was a betting man? Who's going to be your favourite? Come on, spill the beans, Mary. Where's your money?
They're all my favourites, Dodie. All my favourites, believe me. Yeah.
Mary is I should have introduced her at the beginning. Mary also has, besides being one of the most amazing judges we have in this event, Mary paid me to say that. I'm teasing. She's also our operations director, and I can just say from my perspective, probably one of the biggest advocates for nutrition within our homes, and certainly one of the inspirers of the event that we're running today. Mary, anything else you're hoping to take away from today, or?
And chatting already with other homes, the kitchen gardens people use in the produce that they're growing themselves and the residents are growing and then seeing it farm to plate really. And I think that's very important.
We have a few homes like that
we have a few homes like that, and then we've also got our Judge Sheila from Greenham Manor who don't do that, but Eddie's talking about it. But they were under the misconception that they couldn't eat what they grow.
Oh, okay.
So there's a bit of an education thing to do
there. That's a good education to have there. So
Yeah.
Well, Mary, like me, are you looking forward to the eating?
I can't wait. Can't wait. Best part of the day.
Absolutely. Mary, thanks again for being a judge. We'll catch up with you later on.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Let's go and see what's happening at Paul and see how Paul is doing. Paul is busy again. Paul, what are you doing now?
I'm doing my levels.
So Paul's busy doing the ITSE level 4, which is one of the rules for the competition. And Paul, what is that you're putting on the plate now?
Heritage carrot.
So heritage carrot. And what have you done to get it to that?
Butter. Touch of cream.
Yeah, cream.
Through the machine, seasoned well.
So that's through a RoboCoupe blitzer. Okay. And why have you piped that onto the plate?
Just for presentation.
Okay, is presentation important for you?
Very important.
Okay.
Very, very.
And what consistency are you looking for there, Paul?
Nice and moist.
Okay.
Smooth.
Okay.
Full of calories.
Brilliant. And you've added the butter for the calories.
There's a half a block of butter in there.
Brilliant. So the calories are there. Well, it looks amazing. Whoa, something's cooking lovely. We'll leave you to it, Paul. Dan's making his tweels. Let's get Dan while he's making the tweels. Dan, we've come to put you under pressure while you're making the tweels.
Oh, good timing.
Yeah, superb timing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you don't look like you're under pressure there at all, Dan.
This was the bit I was dreading today.
Well, I'm glad we caught it on camera then.
Oh yes, perfect.
So what have you got there, Dan?
This is a 7-inch wheel that I'm going to try and bake flat.
Okay.
And then make it an arch to go
Okay.
with apple pie. But
Okay.
like I say, a bit of practice, but we're here to test ourselves.
Yeah, we are here to test ourselves. And what is the mould made out of that? That mould's going into?
So the mould I couldn't find any online, so I actually went and got a cereal box.
Okay.
I've been cutting all the home cereal boxes into mould shapes.
And he's not lying. If I'm honest, it is an old cereal box. And that's just to get the mould on the outside.
Yeah, it's just to get that rectangle shape.
Okay.
And I'll bake it flat and then we'll try and
And how long will that be baked for?
Only 5 minutes roughly.
5 minutes?
Sometimes not even that, depending on the oven today, a different oven I'm using.
And what temperature is that going to go to?
180.
180 for
5 minutes.
And then will you play with that when it comes out when it's still hot?
So when that comes out still hot, I'll take it off my baking mat and I'll try and arch it
Okay.
around here, say.
Okay.
You can arch it down and hold it and it should set.
Well, we'll come back in 5 minutes and see how you've got on with that. Good luck. But it looks fantastic, Dan. You look like you know what you're doing. Brilliant. Anna's slicing onions. Anna, you okay? No? Stress? Are you crying? We've got... Paul's doing some flambeing work there. Those are his Valentines going in there. That's his haggis and mince mixture. Absolutely brilliant. We've got our Chief Executive Officer next to us, Killian Hennessy. I'm going to grab Killian while we're still here with him.
No problem.
Question again? What do you think?
5 years.
Yeah. I've got the privilege of having Killian Hennessy, our Chief Executive Officer, with us. Killian, you've been a supporter of this event from the beginning.
Yeah.
And probably one of our biggest cheerleaders that moves it on.
Yeah.
So in the 5 years we've had the event, what's been the highlight for you?
Well, I think the observation from me, I think, is the event gets bigger as the years go on.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this year, again, is just to excel to another level. But, you know, most importantly for us is the food and nutrition that goes back into the homes. You know, I think this competition helps us to be at the forefront of innovation in care catering. But most importantly, Jody, as we know, it's the nutritional benefits and the health and well-being for our residents.
Absolutely.
That's ultimately. This showcases the finest here, but there's a whole rake of fun and laughter and effort that goes in back at the homes.
Absolutely.
And this is just fantastic. So, you know, it's just good building culture, building teamwork, and ultimately showcasing the talents of these finalists. It's just amazing.
I think I couldn't agree more with you, Killian. I think if we take some of the homes, they've taken some garden produce, they've grown it themselves. So there's been a 4-month build up to this.
Yeah.
The dish that Dan's producing today, that's at their home today. That's what they're eating today in celebration while they watch this event.
What I noticed, the butchery skills has just been amazing in some of the cases, and some of the technical abilities of the chefs here. Again, has really showcased their talents, which is just amazing.
Part of our dedication to hospitality within our group, it's about pushing the boundary. Whenever we can, we push it. So, we go to our suppliers, some of our partners that have got butcheries, professional butcheries. We spend some time within there, and what that does, the chefs, as Killian said, it gives us the cutting edge, and makes us, makes the environment so much better for our residents. At the end of the day, it's all about our residents.
That's it.
And it makes me feel proud to know we're doing this for our residents. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I suppose we're looking forward to the tasting at the end.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to
yeah,
that?
so am I. I see a few things. Yeah. Lime pie, tiramisu, Balmoral chicken. It's all here.
It's all here.
It's all here.
Yeah, we should get a takeaway shop going soon. Really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Favourites for you, Killian? I mean, if you were a betting man, I've asked all the judges this question. If you were a betting man, where's your money?
Well, listen. I've got the easiest job here today because I get to come walk around and just taste all the dishes and not have the pressure of judging. So listen, I'll leave that up to our accomplished judges.
Absolutely. Killian, thanks very much for your time. It's been lovely talking to you. Thank you very much.
For the invite.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
excellent. That was Killian, our Chief Executive Officer. And as you can see from the passion and the drive, certainly one big thing that we picked up from this event is how everybody's so invested. It's not just, haven't got a competition where it's stigma and we've just arrived and who can cook the most meals and who can cook the best meals. It's not like that at all. The event is about, we're behind you, we want you to succeed, we want you to be the best chef you can possibly be, because we know in the background this is going to be go into our homes and it's going to make the environment where our residents live exceptional. As Mary said earlier, rightly, our mealtime is probably the highlight of most of our residents' days. And seeing the skill set that gets produced, the flavors, we've heard from most of our chefs saying it's not about the flavor, it's also about the texture, what it feels like in your mouth, what it smells like, because we eat with our eyes, we eat with our noses, and certainly, as everybody said, I'm sorry that you can't smell the flavors that are coming through, but certainly we're in a good place. So let's see who else we can showcase and possibly speak to another judge and see how we get on. Let's keep walking around. Scott, we're going to pick on you. How's things going? We're almost halfway through. We're just over halfway through.
Superb. Some of the guys are starting to get a wee bit of pressure now.
Yep.
A wee bit of nerves finishing to make sure everything. I'm going around tasting things, stunning.
Yep.
Processes that the guys are doing, the flavour, everything is, it's really starting to heat up now,
Good. Yeah, we see some sweat coming off brows and personally people are working a little bit quicker. So, and the standard, very happy with the standard?
Oh, standard, yeah. It's exceeding my expectations this year.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Just been with the katsu curry and she's putting fried crispy onions in with the breadcrumbs for pane.
Yep.
Superb idea.
Yep.
Never thought of that, you know what I mean? So
yep.
Superb.
Really, so we taught you something, is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Brilliant.
So really good.
Yeah, brilliant.
So really looking forward to it.
All right, thank you, Scott. That's the tweels going in the oven. We're focusing a lot on Dan now. Dan, is that them going in or coming out?
Go away for 5 minutes.
Oh, we've got to go away for 5 minutes. They're drying for 5 minutes. We'll come back and see. He's going to open his Morrison's bag and pull them out. So. Oh, Ailey, what have you got here for us? Talk to us about this. What have we got here? Chicken, obviously.
Breaded chicken.
So breaded chicken, and what have you put in the bread?
Fried crispy onions.
Okay, dried crispy onions into the breadcrumbs that's going in.
Breadcrumbs,
And then what are you going to do with that?
Shallow fry it.
You got to okay.
I was going to use thingy's fryer, but it's a wee bit small for the
Okay, for the pig. Okay, so you've thought out the box, and again, that's something you need to be doing. And the curry sauce smells amazing.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So that's it bubbling away. I don't know if you can get that. Can I borrow your cloth for you? Just turn the pan over a little bit. That's it bubbling away. Ailey's homemade chicken curry sauce. Looks absolutely exceptional. Oh, and the smell is delicious. Well, we look forward to seeing how we get on with that. Let's go and see how Robert's getting on. Robert, is the pressure on yet for you?
Just because I've lost my palette knife.
You've lost your palette knife?
No.
Because that's the type of thing you can't steal one from somebody.
I think Ailey's got one.
You're going to borrow one from Ailey. We'll have a look at your shortbread while you're looking. Let's have a look at the shortbread. It's just come out the oven. It's really, really thin.
One off here before it cooks too much.
Yep.
There we go.
That looks amazing, Robert.
Thank you.
Is this? Oh, I'd love to, but I'm waiting for the tasting. Is this your own personal recipe, or have you?
I think it was for college or something. I think we were messing about at college, and I've got it in the back of one of my books, and I've just always kept it.
Okay.
Seems to work out all right.
And your residents enjoy it?
They do enjoy it. They do. Which is why it's there.
Brilliant. Well, what is that being served with?
That's going with a raspberry cheesecake.
Okay.
So there'll be that, and I've got some toffee sauce, which I'm probably burning over there.
Oh, we'll let you.
It's fine. It's fine.
It can burn. It can burn.
That's fine. It's too late. No, it's fine. And I'll just go over the top there, and then the raspberry cheesecake.
Brilliant. We look forward to tasting that. Brilliant. We're going to ask Sam to come and join us for a quick conversation. Sam is part of the activities team, and she's responsible for all the activities for all of the in all the homes, and make sure that this is all delivered. Because it's one thing to be able to cook a great meal, but the meal needs to be delivered, and there needs to be activities engaged within that. So one of Sam's main roles within the company is to make sure that activities run to their best. So Sam, what are your thoughts on today's Meals Means More 2024?
It's fantastic. It's
Yeah.
great to see the chefs all together. There's a great atmosphere of competition. It's great to see the creativity, all the teams with their jackets and the residents getting involved.
Yeah, brilliant. And knowing that this is happening at home level, how does that make you feel?
It's great. It's just great to see everyone collaborating together and getting to share the same experience.
Yeah, brilliant. And do you find that when you're in the homes and walking around the homes, do you see the same menus on display?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's great to see all the different things that are happening here, but knowing that that's what the residents are getting back in the homes as well.
Brilliant. Sam's been part of this event again since it started, and she's part of the team that pulls it all together. Sam, what is your biggest thing you've noticed the most from when we started this competition a few years ago to today? What's been the biggest change for you?
I think the participation, the whole team approach.
Okay.
The more that we do this, the more experience we get. We can get everyone involved, and it's great to see everyone when they're not here, they still be able to get involved.
Yeah.
And it's an experience for everybody.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, it's really good for me to know that this video is going to our homes. And in the background, you'll see that, no matter what home you're from, you'll have residents in your home cheering you on, saying, "Oh, that's our chef." This is what he should be doing, and it's fantastic. So, Sam, I suppose from a personal perspective, what are you taking away from today?
Hopefully,
If you want to come here, and because we've got one place up already, you can just give a quick here, and then we can go bouncing.
Paul, is that okay? In 10 minutes, we're going to come with you. Okay, just stay there.
Maybe just.
No, I'll be next to him, chatting to you.
Okay, yeah, because you might be able to pick up everything.
Yeah. I was in Antonine one day doing some work, and I said to Ellie said to me, I said, "What's on the menu?" She said, "I've had to adapt a little bit. I've had to make my own curry sauce." And I'm like, "It's amazing."
Shouldn't be taking that as a takeaway box.
For the texture, but I think just fine for the texture.
That's no problem.
And I pretend to do something so I can take a picture of you, please. Thank you. Dan, hold that in your hand so I can take a picture of you, please.
Chat with Chloe how we are on the time one.
The rules and regulations, it was so much. We used to go away from it. They take the value of your product. They want everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what they used to do for all their shelving, all their boxes for presentation, they'd have it for 2 months. Oh no, we don't like that. We're going to change. And now we're drawing a line under this.
We're out of here now.
And they just drive your price right down to absolutely nothing. So we made the decision then we wouldn't do retail again. We've got the accreditation to do it because retail again never.
How do you keep that warm so it's so served?
That would be, you probably put it flash.
Yeah, he'll flash that.
What does that mean?
Put it in something that'll keep it warm. So whether that's a microwave or in the oven or something.
Okay.
Eddie, can I just get back, Mary, Eddie, for our chef's?
Not that you've kept them.
No.
But
No.
yeah.
They used to do it in the kitchen, they used to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
right.
did the omelette challenge.
Yeah,
The speed.
Yeah,
You did it with the speed.
Yeah, for sure. Because you can take the mickey out of me for the whole day, and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Shells in the egg and all
Yeah. We've got 10 minutes to go, and with 10 minutes to go, the pressure's on. You can hear the tinker of plates in the background. You can almost feel the tension. So let's have a look and see how everybody's getting on. We'll start with Paul. Paul, plating up. How's it feeling?
Love what?
Paul's in control. Paul's final dish is coming together. You can see his main course is there. He's now about to put his textured options together. Paul, how much longer do you need?
2 minutes.
Paul will be ready in 2 minutes, which is absolutely impressive for the meal and dish he's putting together. Let's go and see how Anna's doing. Anna needs a few more minutes. We'll go to Dan. Dan, how are you doing? Dan?
10 minutes, right then, I'll be 5 minutes.
Yep. It's looking fantastic for Dan.
Try to not overcook my pork, that's my main.
Yeah, don't overcook the pork, so that's the focus for Dan. He's not overcooking pork. He's got a jus going on. He's got broccoli being cooked there. His lettuce is looking good.
Checking my lattice.
Your textured op is looking amazing. So you've done it. You got a bit. Okay, he's got plates in the back. We won't look at him now. Let's go and see how Ailey's doing. Ailey, how are we doing? We're cutting chicken now. Let's have a look. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ailey started plating up her katsu chicken. So that's looking good. Are you going to start texturizing soon, Ailey? Moving on to texturization. So yeah, the tension's really on. You can feel the pressure in the room. You can feel chefs are really a lot more focused on the meals that they're putting together and plating started. Let's go and look see what Robert's doing. Robert, what dish is that?
The textured one.
The textured deal. Brilliant. Have you done your other main courses? Let's go and have a look at the other side and see what it looks like. Sorry. So, plated it together, absolutely fantastic. And you can see the courgette in the plate there, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, the tension's rife in the room. You can see the judges. If you look around the room, you can see that the judges are sampling meals. They are just looking around and just getting the final touches to the scoring cards, making sure that it all happens for them and to make sure it works. Let's go back and see what more of this tension looks like. Oh, there we go. So there's the textured version of the plate. Yep. Different elements of the plate that are on there. So yeah, no, he's done a great job. Let's keep walking around the room. Let's go and see what Anna's doing. I'm very interested to see what this lattice version looks around the side. So this is Dan's dishes that we're looking at. So this is 5 minutes ago. Lots of pressure on. This is Dan's apple that's gone through.
Not totally finished.
Not totally finished. There's a tweel going onto it. Okay. Right, Paul's put his first plates on. Looking lovely, Dan. Looks amazing. Paul's put his first plates up, and it looks like judging is about to begin. Scott, are you ready for this new first plate being put up? Can't wait. You're getting your chefs together. Let's get together and start sample this first plate. I'm going to join Paul with some photographs because... Paul, can we put these two together?
Yeah.
Nope. Jodie's throwing the... Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
That looks like Dan's dish. Best with his recipe from the picture.
Let's move these around.
It looks like it's Dan's dish. He's got his menu. He's taking credit for your...
Yeah.
Lovely.
They'll come.
Okay.
Scott's about to take his team to judging on the first plate.
Okay, guys, we're gathering round. We've got some cutlery there.
I'll stand away from this, Mary. I'll let you, Scott, and all the other judges get involved.
Sorry, mate. All right, should we just go ahead, Jodie, yeah? Paul going to give us that. Just go ahead.
Yeah, just go ahead, Scott.
Right,
on you go.
So, we're looking at Paul's dishes here.
Yeah. Sorry, Paul, do you want to just run us through the dish for us quickly? So Paul's going to run us through the dish. All right, Paul, what have you got?
So I've got ground mince rolled in haggis, then rolled with the juices, then covered in herbs, a fondant swede, heritage carrots, a spring onion palm puree, crispy kale, and a whiskey and pink peppercorn sauce.
Superb. And your dessert?
Dessert, creme brulee with a Biscoff sauce. So the idea is, and the Biscoff cream, so the idea is you spoon the Biscoff, the creme brulee, and you take it in with the sauce.
Okay.
So you get a bit of crumb, you get a bit of sauce, and all amalgamates together.
And how was the experience?
Easy.
Easy?
Yeah.
Well, it looks fantastic. I hope it tastes the way it does. Scott, over to you with your team, your judging team.
Okay guys, before we tuck in and we all got our presentation and the dish marks for this, before we demolish it. So it all looks pretty nice, doesn't it? All different colours you eat with your eyes, so it looks nice. So where are we at? Paul, presentation of main dish. Presentation of textured. Presentation of colour, texture. So I think he's got plenty of colours on the plate, hasn't he? So it's again the textures, yeah, everything's on there that should be on that.
Yeah.
This dessert again looks, with your eyes, it looks like you want to eat it all up, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, all got your 2 points on your. Sorry, mate. I know I've got to be careful what I say here, you know what I mean? Takes me back to my youth. Alright, so yeah, presentation of food and presentation of texture. We've all got our scores. Yeah, we're all happy. He's done a good job. Shall we get stuck in?
Yeah.
Not ladies first. Trying to find the fork. Is there a fork?
You're all right. Okay. It's just here to taste.
Manage.
1 minute, chef. 1 minute.
You want to try that one?
Yes. Do you want to try dessert? Do you want to try the mains first?
Go straight into the dessert. You want a spoon? There we go. Sorry. Oh, isn't it nice? Very nice. Yeah. Oh, right, very good. Let's have a look.
Do you want to try something else? Do you want to try this one main?
Do it again next year. I think if you give it next year, I think what you might best do is start them off at different times.
So you do 5-10 minutes in between.
Yeah. So if you get the taste of hot as well, and you get it all. I don't know whether increments of 10 minutes or something like that might be. And it gives you time for the residents to eat it as well, doesn't it? And then.
I think maybe if we put some on plates for table.
Yeah. Okay guys, let's get stuck in. So ground steak haggis. Let's have a look at the flavours. Mash. Oh yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Peppercorn sauce is peppery.
It's nice.
seasoning of
Potatoes are nice.
nicely seasoned.
Yeah.
Nicely seasoned. You're getting the carrot, you're getting the potato, you're getting the...
You wouldn't feel you were missing out
Absolutely
on anything
not.
by getting
No.
that plate served.
No. It's got all the elements, yeah.
That's a nice idea, that with the haggis and the mince.
Yeah.
It's a very good idea.
It's a lovely idea.
No, it's great.
Really?
No. Yeah.
Really different.
The seasoning and everything seems to be nice.
Still seems to be good.
How's the tasting, chefs? Are you enjoying it, judges?
We're not
It's a
talking.
hard job, Mary.
Pretty nice.
Eddie, what's your thoughts on that one? Excellent.
Really, really good.
Yeah, really good.
Idea.
Yep.
The execution's good and the flavour's really nice.
The flavour's good. Brilliant.
Eddie was saying he hasn't seen people mix mince with haggis before.
Okay.
To do everything like that, and it's a good idea.
So it's good innovation then of mixing that.
And
It's good.
nobody would feel shortchanged with getting that textured meal.
Yep. The flavour's there, Mary?
Yeah, amazing.
Excellent. And what about the carrots? You get the flavour from the
Carrots
carrots?
are beautiful, as is the crispy kale.
Yeah,
Yeah, different
Excellent.
texture there. It's lovely.
So you
And the mash with the spring onions in it, I think it's really tasty. Yeah, and that's beautiful.
judges, you've got your Sheila. What did you think? Did you like it?
That is,
Okay. Yep. Good. So the word on the street at the moment. So the judges have tasted the first meal. Clearly, the bar is set very, very high.
Everything
That
tasted as it
was
should there, wasn't it?
Paul
Better
from
call
St.
it
Modens.
sauce.
Let's cook with his first
Season
dish.
was hit.
All the other meals are coming around us, so I think it's going to be absolutely huge
Yeah.
to see the standard that we're setting at the moment. I'd hate to be a judge today. I really wouldn't. Let's get ready for our next dish, our next meal. Scott, are you ready for your next meal?
Yes, let's go.
We'll get the next meal up. Let's just see what we've got in front. Next one we're going to put Robert. Robert, do you want to come introduce your dish for us, please? So this is Robert. Robert, run us through your dish for us. Sorry, let's get the judges running. Sorry, judges. Robert's about to run through his next dish. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Yep. Robert, over to you.
So we've got the chicken balmoral stuffed with the haggis mousse, then wrapped in the streaky bacon.
Okay.
We've got the herb croquettes there, and then we've just got the veg wee medley veg for the garden there.
And that's out of your garden.
From the garden.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. And then you've got your texture options
And
next
I've
to
got
it.
the texture option there, yeah. Got
Okay.
carrot. And then I've got the cheesecake there.
Okay.
That's the texture one, and then you've got the one with the shortbread.
What's at the base of the cheesecake? What have you made the base with?
That is biscuits and butter and all that kind of thing there. So
All the nice slimming things.
All the slimming things, aye, that we didn't need to go near.
Brilliant. Excellent.
Aye, so
Well, congratulations. It looks
Thank you very
amazing. Let's pass it over to the judges. Scott, on to you and your team.
Okay.
What are you looking for, Scott?
Again, we're looking. We eat with our eyes.
Okay.
Sorry, mate. We eat with our eyes, so we're looking for colour. We're looking for textures. We're looking for appealingness, and it all looks really nice. Yeah, we want to get stuck in. Sheila had some.
We'll get Sheila across and let Sheila taste some of this. I'll leave it for you and your comments, Scott, and your teams.
Lovely. The seasoning and everything.
I really
Thus
focused
far
on
has
that
been
one,
really,
last year I
really,
didn't
yeah.
focus on it enough, so that's one.
Seasoning good?
The seasoning's been spot on, yeah, really nice. Potatoes are beautiful. They're fluffy. They're light. I love it. They've used the courgette, the vegetables from the garden. It just shows that extra bit of thought and.
So we try and keep all waste in the kitchen. The bread comes off of the bread itself in the kitchen. It's kind
So,
of heels.
so how do you do, you get the heels from the bread?
We do the heels,
And then what do you do with them?
Just dry them out a wee bit, then we just blitz them. Put
Okay.
them through the blitzer there. and
So
then
just dry them out.
Just dry them out.
Some in the oven while they're drying out. Put them in a blitzer.
That's it. Aye, it's a good way instead of having a big bag of bread
Yeah.
crumbs.
Yeah, for sure.
That just goes in the bin anyway.
And your courgettes, your squashes, how do you do them? You just roasted them in the oven?
Roast them with rosemary and some of the other herbs.
Again from the garden.
So garlic and rosemary, yeah.
Clearly, from the look on Hazel's face, she's not enjoying that at all.
You're trying about a wee bit, a wee tight, kind of wee slight bite on the skin there, but nothing worse than a soggy bit of bread.
Yeah, no, for sure. again, you just, you taste the. Sorry, Eddie.
And then obviously the pepper sauce. So use fried the chicken in the pan with the bacon and that, and then use that same pan for the sauce. So it should.
This is the residence pumpkin squash.
The squash, aye.
Courgette.
Chicken's still nice and soft as well, isn't it? It's not rubbery, it's not overcooked.
Kept some texture in the courgette.
That's what you're saying. I didn't like the soggy.
Yeah, no.
Soggy food anyway.
No, that's a really good. I think the seasoning's been spot on, isn't it? Eating more. It's,
I'm glad you commented on that because that's something I really did have in the back of my mind.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Your chicken is so moist.
Yeah, he's kept it. Really,
Chicken's
really
moist, you say, Mary?
Oh, nothing worse than a fried chicken, is there?
You don't want it dry.
No.
And how do the flavours come through? Mary, have you tried the textured version?
I certainly have, and I say the chicken is really moist there.
Do the flavours come through?
Flavors come through, yeah.
Eddie, any comments from you?
Put any vegetables in the textured, or just potatoes and... That's okay. That's all right. But they would have been there pure.
There would have been carrots alongside that because it's quite hard to take where you can't. I don't like texture
No,
like that.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And the same potatoes that you made your croquettes from.
So it's all the herb through that, and lots of butter and cream through that.
Oh well, lovely.
I think
my shortbread, but you didn't get me to help you this year.
You ran away.
Huh?
One of the nice varieties to see within the cooking at the moment is how when we say it's an ITSE level 4, it absolutely is an ITSE level 4. There's no items on any of the plates we've seen so far. There's no risk for our residents. So yeah, it's good to see our plates looking.
Are we finding the cheesecake there? Stuck in.
That was one of the good things on that course actually. In the Bitfield Academy, they've done all the dysphagia and kind of all that.
Yep.
It keeps that. I don't use it that much, but I've got to kind of keep reminding myself.
Yeah. I think the course that we do, it's level with your enthusiasm, with everything that's in the room, it's just exceptional. So can I give you a round of applause, please? Because the level has just gone from, last year the level was really high and the level has just been exceeded. So it's just been exceptional. So can I just say thank you to all of you for coming. It's been amazing. Where's Chloe? Chloe's behind me, running the gauntlet. Getting more glamorous. Can I just say that, Sheila, it's been absolutely wonderful having a judge with you today. Have you enjoyed it today? Fantastic. Sheila, we've got a small gift for you to say thank you for being here today. What we did is we spoke to your son yesterday, Sheila.
Did you?
Yes, we spoke to your son, and we.
Because she doesn't know.
Well, he does know. And we asked because we wanted to buy you a gift that was meaningful. So I said, what can we get for you? And your son said, you know what? Sheila loves the beach at Green and Manor. She's walked it as a child. She absolutely loves it. And my mom would really enjoy a picture of the beach of Green and Manor. So we thought this is a new picture. Let's just show everybody what it looks like. It's a picture of Green and Manor Beach, where apparently you used to walk many times and spend lots of time there. And he said that would be a special gift for you. So we've got a card that we're going to give you from all of us to say thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
And we really enjoyed you being here. So thank you very much for being with us. I'm going to give you one of these.
Thank you for everything. That's lovely.
Can I also just say a really big thank you to Scott. For those of you who know, Scott runs his own kitchen. Scott, as you all know, has really high accolades in his kitchen. It's been absolutely exceptional to have your expertise in the building, your guidance. So it's really, so if you can have a hand of applause for Scott, please. I really appreciate it. As well as our other chefs, I'm glad I'm not a chef today. To Mary, thank you for taking out your time. Eddie, Hazel, tough decision has been a tough decision. So I'm glad I'm not part of your team. Can I just say that Mary, myself, Hazel and Chloe have had a conversation. The level and standard of what's been delivered today has been exceptional, and that's going to reflect later on. But before, can I just celebrate all of you? We've got a certificate for all of you. We've got a Meals Means More 2024 jacket for you to wear, and a wee gift for you to take back into your kitchens in the form of a Japanese sharpened knife to commemorate for being here. So I'll ask Chloe to hand them out for us, please. Chloe.
So first of all, Anna, pick them up.
Anna. Do you want to show us what your jacket looks like, Anna?
Okay, I check my name first, okay?
Check the spelling of your name.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Not bad.
Not bad.
You say it's a little bit too big.
They don't come in extra small, I'm afraid. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Anna. Very good.
Well done.
Who's next?
So next up we have Paul.
Paul. Do you want to check the spelling of your mice?
Yeah.
I'm never going to live that down.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Paul.
Oh, who's next?
Dan.
Nice, fits me well.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much, guys.
Well done, Dan. Lovely. Well done.
Robert.
Well done, Chef. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Brilliant.
Well done.
And finally,
Ailey.
Wee Ailey. Congratulations, Chef. Well done. So Ailey.
Well done.
We've gone back to the scoring, and the scoring is really, 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 really tight. The level is huge. The comments from the judges were we've gone from where there were 5 points between everybody, we're only going to have 1 or 2 points. So the decision has been made that everybody's coming to the staff awards, the colleague awards this year. Yeah, I know. Well, you'll have to go down. You know, if you want to be Scottish champion, and that it comes with it. Yeah. Sorry for being Scottish champion. You know. So we unfortunately cannot make up. We can't. The scoring is really tight, and we'd like to invite everybody to the colleague awards this year, where the finalists will be announced and at the event for the colleague awards. So congratulations. I'm astounded for that to happen. So congratulations, everybody. Yeah. Before we close it, I just would like to say thanks again to Scott. A huge congratulations to Chloe for arranging the event. It went exceptionally well. Chloe did a great job, so well done for that. There's been a wider support team that have been behind the back. Can I please give a round of applause to Cameron King, because he's done... without Cameron and everything he's put together, and he's someone that's just run behind the scenes. A cheeky email here. Don't forget this, Jody. Jody, you forgot that. Big kick up the bum. So it's been amazing to have his support. But support from the wider team. Certainly, I'm very privileged for the team that we fall under. Sam's been exceptional. So Sam, thank you very much for everything. Again, round of applause for Sam. Running around, getting the jackets put together. So. But I'd just like to remind you all of why we're here. Yes, it's fun to be here. Yes, it's nice to have a competition. Yes, it's good to put your names forward. But ultimately, we're here for our residents. And the produce that we perform and we cook on the table, it's got to go back to our home. So I've seen lots of you have light bulbs moments thinking, oh, I've learned that. Oh, I've learned that. Please take that home. Please keep doing what you're doing. Please put the residents at the forefront. Please put nutrition at the forefront. And like all of us in the room, be proud to be part of Meallmore. Thank you again for everything you do, and I look forward to seeing you at the Colleague Awards in a few weeks' time.